Philcom Cares radio program. I'm Larry Ordonez. Right now, we'd like to feature a champion of Tawag ng Tanghalan, singing right here, My All. Her name is Elaine Duran. Back with Dr. Agnes Malate and Clement Montero.
I'm thinking of you in my sleepless solitude tonight. If it's wrong to love you, then my heart just won't let me be right. 'Cause I'm drowned in you and I won't pull through without you by my side. I'd give my all to have just one more night with you. I'd risk my life to feel your body next to mine. 'Cause I can't go on living in the memory of a song. I'd give my all for your love tonight. Baby, can you feel me? Imagine it, I'm looking in your eyes. I can see you clearly, vividly emblazoned in my mind. And yet you're so far, like a distant star, wishing on tonight. I give my all to have just one more night with you. I'd risk my life to feel your body next to mine. 'Cause I can't go on living in the memory of a song. I'd give my all for your love I'd give my all to have just one more night with you. I'd risk my life to feel your body next to mine. 'Cause I can't go on living in the memory of a song. I'd give my all for your love tonight. For your love tonight.
The beautiful Elaine Duran, Tawag ng Tanghalan champion of the Philippines, singing right here on Filipino Radio Monday edition. I'm Larry Ordonez. Thank you for joining us, everyone. 16 minutes after the hour, the following program is made possible by a grant from the Philcom Cares with funds from the Department of Health, State of Hawaii, and in partnership with Hawaii Public Health Institute. Welcome to Philcom Cares radio program, everyone. Our program hosts, let's go and meet them in our Zoom room right now. Dr. Agnes Malate and Clement Montero. Hello, Agnes, and hello, Clement. There they are.
Hello there. Good afternoon. Nagbag malam yu amin. Nagsayat na kita makangkanta nga dengdengagan. I'm proud to be a Filipino, talaga.
Very talented when it comes to singing. Are you and Clement good singers too?
Ni Clem siguro hanga siya.
No. Siguro ijay laing karaoke sessions.
Oh,
Yes.
nulaing agdigdigo sa kanyak. Only in the bathroom.
Only
Oh,
in the bathroom.
yeah. Well, welcome and thank you again for making time to join us on Filipino radio program, Philcom Cares radio program, where you can receive information and hear information on COVID-19 and places to get vaccinated and vital information about what's going on in our health community. So let's go back to Agnes and Clement.
Well, we do have something to sing about. For those of you who tuned in last night, we announced the Hawaii got vaccinated. And so we'll be hearing more about that. But before we do, Clem, would you like to share the latest updates?
Yes, many updates for us today, but the numbers have remained the same, so that's good. Naimbagnal daw yung amin, aloha at magandang tanghali. Maliban sa mga kaso ng COVID, marami kaming report ni Dr. Agnes. May mga linabas na forms para sa lahat bago magsibalikan sa eskwela o sa trabaho. Anong gagawin? Pangalawa, anong gagawin kapag nawala ang vax cards? May artikulong mula sa Time magazine din na ibinahagi sa atin ni Dr. Agnes. So we'll talk about those in a few. But first, mga numero, walang pagbabago mula kahapon ng aming mga notes, aming mga reports sa Oahu. More than 27,000. These are COVID-19 cases. In Maui, 4,495. Tumaas po sila mula last week. Sa Hawaii naman ay 3,040. Sa Lanai, 115. Molokai, 79. So remain in that low number, please, Molokai. And Kauai, 325. So inuulit po namin ang importanteng porsyento ng mga nabakunahan. So yesterday, we talked about the percentage of vaccinated people. So if Hawaii ay nakaabot ng 60%, the vaccinated, fully vaccinated, pwede tayong bumiyahe, we can go anywhere, kahit saan sa buong United States. At hindi na po kailangang magpa-test ng COVID at wala na rin quarantine time. Basta meron kayong patunay o proof na nabakunahan kayo. Ito ang inyong vaccination card. Later, we'll talk about what happens if you lose your card. But before that, 70% when we reach 70% na nabakunahan, lahat ng restrictions o pagbabawal ay ihihinto na. So that means magwawakas na. We will end this Safe Travels program, the extra steps that we need to do if we are 70% vaccinated, meaning that many people have been vaccinated. So let's encourage everyone to get vaccinated. Earlier, I said Dr. Agnes shared an article from Time.com on how the U.S. has failed to persuade Americans to get vaccines. Dr. Agnes, your thoughts?
Yes. Well, first of all, I want to say that, thank you. Just admita ti dagiti nakabakunan. Talaga tutulungan da tayo ti komunidad tayo. Kat that yung article nga kuna ni Clem, ti kunada, dete gobyerno tayo ti national, talaga they lacking persuading us. They're using the lecture technique, and many of us, I think, we are not too good about being lectured, especially these days. Malagip ko te kaanakak ti kunanan na minsan kente tatangko kente grandpa na. He said, I can do anything I want. And he was only 5 years old at the time. but in context, because we have these different messages, right? And we are making decisions based on what we know. And so sometimes we all have a different understanding. So nitatago kat medyo napabainan, mas daawan unay nga DJ, apo ko na kat mabalin na may turod na DJ nga maibaga. But it was his break time, and he was told by his parents, when you're in break time, you don't have to sleep, but you can be in the room and do whatever you want. But that's kind of like I'm thinking about for us, you know, if we're told what to do, we don't necessarily pay attention. But if you kind of explain why And iso nga data that ito'y claim dito radyo tapnon may palawag ta dagiti nasayaat nga ag bakuna da wenno anati question da dikad we hope that we can answer their questions as to what their hesitancy. And then I have to say one more time another story. So my mom and I got vaccinated first na imuna kami. But ni tatang ko gaputa iso napigsa na ti natural lesson na nga ko na say ate pinag-exercise na han ko nga agkaskas na ti flu shot iso naladla daw ti pinag-vaccinate na gapon nga ti istoryami mo may panggap dagiti kakabagyami kahit nga kikinita iso nga na persuade mo tlaang vaccinate. So dete J&J paikit din na ite de kuna na iso dete article tikat nga samang ket imbes nga ong tantayo dagiti di pa naka-vaccinate italaga denggan tayo no apay man no handa nga nag-vaccinate pay baka dete amuda pagrupta ket ang dete husto maybe it's not it's misinformation. They might have gotten it from a social media and it might have been misinterpreted. So that's why we're here, and we're all in this community together, and we want to share the stories of why we got vaccinated. And right now, my mom, she's so happy that she can go out. Before I used to ground her and say, "Mom, you can't go out to the store. Di ka mapamakichet ka. Siya klangan." Dumakayat namut ato siya. Amin ti mga ramid dito. Di ko talaga, if you're stranded at home for a long time, it's nice, and that's what we want to try to do with everyone. To encourage tayo nga ag-vaccinate tayo pa. Hindi ka man claim imbaga tayo nasalitan pa itay anangarod ti aramidem no awante vaccine card mo no mapukaw mo uno na pang ka naglangoy nabasa.
Well, team, ang sabi nila, sabi ng CDC, kailangang litratuhin, take a photo, ang inyong mga cards. So back and front, you have to take a photo. Now, what if you happen to not have done that and then lost your card? Well, CDC Center for Disease Control, sinasabi din nila na kung hindi mo nalitratuhan at nawala na sa'yo, pumunta ka or tawagan mo ang mga nagbigay sa'yo ng bakuna. For example, if Kaiser was the one who gave you the bakuna, then go to them because they have records. So you need to call them. Ang isa katulad ng sa amin, we work with Kalihi Palama Health Clinic, and so meron silang mga informasyon doon. Now, what if you just went because mga magulang, ang mga anak mo brought you there, right? So they don't know kung sino nagbigay ng gano'n. So kailangan malaman ng mga anak ninyo, whoever brought you to get your vaccinations, na tawagan nila or alamin nila kung saan galing ang mga bakuna nila. Kasi whoever is the one who gave you the vaccination, they will have the exact record. It's easy to find out. There's also, I don't know if you folks know this, or alam nyo ba na you can go to Hawaii Immunization Registry, or you can email them also, and you can get any information about your children's vaccination, of course yourself for this particular one. They have a record. So titignan mo lang kung nasaan ka. Kunyari Hawaii tayo, clickable po lahat ito. So you can click on it and then it will give you information on when your child got vaccinated, when you got your vaccination, etc. So make sure that you can visit that also. Again, that's Hawaii Immunization Registry. You can easily get it on the website. Meron din pong email address, immunization@DOH, Department of Health, .hawaii.gov. I'll repeat it, immunization@DOH.hawaii.gov. So don't lose hope if you lost your card. There's a way to find out. But right now, take note, take a photo if you have it right with you. But one of the things that CDC is saying, like we had mentioned it to you before, when you post, do not post it on your Facebook, Twitter, etc., because it has your full name and your date of birth. and those are guaranteed weapons against you as far as stealing your identity, et cetera, et cetera. So make sure that you don't post it. If you really feel like you have to, then block out those important times and maybe just put your nickname or your first name, et cetera, when you're posting it. So hope that will help.
When at the point may nga mabaling they can get a replacement or can get the information. No mapandati Vaccine Administration Management System, VAMS. Haan nga van VA, Victory Apple, Mommy and
Oh,
Sunshine.
BAMS with an M.
Bam.
Alang arod when.
Mabalinda tati no nagrehistro da idikwa de mabalinda nga ag login lata and ada GFIT record akuma and ti papanandaket dete https colon slash backslash backslash VAMS VAMS .cdc.gov. Nalaklakan no i-search yung laungan ta VAMS, Vaccine Administration Management System. And
Dr. Agnes, no, saan da nga naisurat dagito da ka di mabalinda nga papanan when no awagan, tap na mamwanda dagito yung websites, because, these are all long, even the one that I mentioned, so sa din no ti papananda.
mabalinda mo nga mapandete COVID site ti Hawaii, no dete Philcom Cares numero tayo, and then dete pagrehistran ti vaccine mabalimpay detakit 808-895-4103 itang altaw dapat te numero nga may nga dete Philcom Cares call center. And then to know agsub to know malpasta yute break i-abkas kanto data nga numero at dayan J it's by my desk so
when perfect timing for our station break.
Okay, we will do just that. If you just tuned in, welcome everyone. This is the Philcom Cares radio program with Dr. Agnes Malate and Clement Montero. We'll take a short break with a station ID and we will be right back. Don't go away. Saan kayo pumampanaw? Yamudan to kada kayo. Gagayim kan kakabsat. Dagitay regalo, premyo, insentibo, tap numapan kayo agpabakuna. Agsublita yon to kalpasan dagito.
He knows your music. He speaks your mind. And he's got you locked on.
You are listening to KNDI 1270 AM in Honolulu, Hawaii. The voices from around the world. And thank you once again for tuning in right here on KNDI 1270 AM. We are live on air throughout the state of Hawaii and live online by way of Facebook. This is Philcom Cares radio program hosted by Dr. Agnes Malate and Clement Montero. It's a weekly radio program on Sundays. It's from 6:15 through 6:30, 6:45. We'll give them normally an extra 15 minutes because we do have lots of information to share with you. Or Mondays. So it's Monday today. They're on from 12:15 and will be with us till 12:45. They are Dr. Agnes Malate, who is a co-chair of the Philcom Cares Project, and also a director of the Health Careers Opportunity Program. Also with us, co-hosting this program, is Clement Montero, who is a communication and culture specialist of Philcom Cares, as well as an instructor, a lecturer, and educational specialist at the Center for Philippine Studies, and both of them are from the University of Hawaii at Manoa. So let's go back to our Zoom room with Dr. Agnes Malate and Clement Montero. Hello, we are back.
hello, thank you for reintroducing us again. It's always humbling for me to join this radio program of yours. I know you have a lot of listeners, and I know there are a lot of viewers, and it's a way of really communicating with the community. And talaga, when we planned the Philcom Cares, we were thinking about the gite kailian tayo kaka pagyan ka gagayong agdengdengeg nga kanayon ti station ti radio can they take by Facebook because it will really take all of us communicating with each other and just sharing with friends and family. Um, Clem, I know you know that we have a survey that would administer to those who take the vaccine. And Manong Larry, I think we have mentioned it. But you know, the number one source they have and that motivates them to take the vaccine is actually friends and family. So, every one of you who are listening, you are the ones who people will listen to. And of course, I hope they listen to us. But it's really the family and friends, those they trust, the gite talkanda nga talaga, and amuda nga nabayagan. So there are the ones. And we are part of this, Philcom Cares is part of the Department of Health's, Hawaii Got Vaccinated campaign. And this is really exciting. Aduti incentives. Hanlang dagite di pa na bakuna dagite at the one dose done, two dose done nga nalpas done. And nete ni Clem talaga di ka man excited kami unay nga duwa nga makaammo dagito ora ni Larry Pie. Iso nga ipadamag tayo kamanin Clem dagite prices da kada good gifts too and coupons. And
So there's
so
so many of those, and so I think it's also one of the reasons for or a reply to the article that you shared with us about on Times, because this brought about adult incentives for people. But sabi nila sana nationwide, but not really. Only very few are of the states have these types of incentives. So we're lucky here in Hawaii that we have a lot of these good incentives, and not just for the ones na natapos na, not the ones that are just getting theirs, pero pwede para sa mga natapos na. Mabalin para kadagiti nalpasin as long as you register yourself. So just a few of those prices are round trip tickets, so ang isa sa kanila ay papunta sa Las Vegas. Tapos ang isa naman ng by Alaska Airlines yun. Sa Hawaiian Airlines naman, bibigyan kayo ng, I think it's 10,000 miles if I'm not mistaken. Marami ring mga prices na mula sa mga restaurant. Merry Men's na nasa ward, nagbibigay sila ng, for dinner for a group of people. Zippies, everybody loves Chili's. Yeah, so they have those types of incentives. And another one that was the latest, the health, State of Hawaii. Nilagay nila sa kanilang website na merong lease ng Subaru for 1 year or SUV. So marami po talaga. So the first time, it wasn't just for the Subaru, but for all of these different incentives, maraming nag-register, which brought it down. But immediately they were able to revive it, and so it's back on again, and you can register. Pwede kayo mag-register ng inyong mga informasyon.
Well, I was reading our local newspaper, and on the first day that it opened up with the incentives for those who want to get vaccinated, there are incentives for those who have been vaccinated. Same incentives, you just need to register. 78,000 of Hawaii residents registered on the first day. So, hey, why not? If you can win free meals from Zippies for the whole year, why not? Love their
Yep, yep.
bentos.
Oh, me too. It's a go-to for
Yeah.
lunch.
I don't know, for a year, that's great.
And use of a car for a year, hey, that's wonderful. And Hawaiian Airlines is extending and granting to a winner 1 million Hawaiian miles.
Wow.
1 million.
I believe they're the first one that's going to announce their winners, so by the end of June, I believe, but everybody else will be announced also at sa buwan ng July. So hopefully, hopefully they'll have more for Hawaiian Air.
See, what prompted our family to get vaccinated is we wanted to be safe around each other. That's a big, huge reason why you want to get vaccinated. You want to be around friends without thinking that there's risks. You have safeguards in place. It is not 100% as everybody claims to as the flu shot, but you know you are better weaponized if you are vaccinated. And so we did that, and we are now getting together frequently. Uh, my
Nice.
my children, before they meet with other people, they ask them, "Are you vaccinated?" And then if they say yes, then they have dinner together. They meet up. If you say no, then hold out for a little while until we have more people are vaccinated. So that's the position that we are all taking in my family.
I can relate to you and what Agnes mentioned earlier because para sa mga magulang ko, it was through emotion also that I was able to convince them because we are the families who really don't take flu shots also. So they figured that, well, parang flu shot din siguro to, so hindi na natin kailangan. Pero sinabi ko tungkol sa pamilya na, well, hindi nyo mabibisita ang inyong pamilya sa San Diego kung nasaan ang kanilang apo, nag-iisang apo. So it really it works if you appeal sa mga emotions ng mga tao. So medyo magiging bias tayo sa oh yeah, I mean gusto kong makita ang aking apo, etc. So pati yung
In
mga
in
kapatid ko.
in Ilocano, agpabakuna kayo tapno maaddaan ti waya-waya dagiti gagayem yo kakabagyan yo nga makipinulapol kada kayo amin na sangapada. So nasayat no agpabakuna tayo.
Ken, saan kayo nga take offense no saludsudan na kayo no nabakunaan ka kadin because it's just to protect yourself and protect the person who's asking, you know. So people are saying like, oh, I don't feel right asking people. Well, sometimes there are just some things nga masapul tayo nga aramidin. So saludsudek, when no, Jack nga orayanin nga sudsudan da ibagaklatan when nabakunaan ako, nalpasin, etc. So that they're comfortable when they come and see me, etc. Can mabalin tayong hug for people who are already vaccinated, but we keep our masks on. You never know. We keep our masks on and we still, you know, and so adu dagiti mabalin tayong aramidanen tanabakunaan tayo. So that's one of the best things.
And keep your mask on, or the digiti uping. They should keep their mask on too. I've been reading things about that too. Clem, you know,
Exactly.
so we were talking about, you know, do you ask, do you not? So no update ka, Clem? So them no na vaccinate ti taon?
Saludsudek amin, anya dagiti bakuna mo, anya dagiti vaccination nga naaramid keng ka, nanda ka di sakit mo, etc. So, in simple words, when.
We're
Yes.
talking about the reasons why people get vaccinated. And then I remember that they might, ikunanakit kahit na vaccinate na mapanjay Pilipinas nga kasangamin. And so in terms of traveling to the Philippines too, you know, it's not just inter-island, but it will impact your ability to travel nationally and actually internationally too, and the guidelines for that. So yes, it's very important.
One of the things that we're looking forward to, ang pagbalik sa eskwela. So, agsublin dagiti, well, para kadagiti University of Hawaii faculty and staff, August 3, agrugi kami agsubli kami ni Joe Pesinan. But so we're looking at fall to go to be face to face, etc. But for now, some elementary schools have already started. So I want to call your attention to website health.hawaii.gov. Health.hawaii.gov. May inilabas na ng mga forms para sa pagbalik ng mga estudyante sa classroom settings or what we call face-to-face. Ang mga forms na ito ay para sa mga nagkaroon ng COVID. If you had COVID before, there's a form for you to fill out. O may kasama na miyembro ng pamilya na nagkaroon ng COVID, meaning you were exposed to it but did not maybe yourself. Meron silang mga COVID-19 contact notification for schools. So you have to go to healthhawaii.gov before you even are able to go back on campus, whether it's elementary, etc., or even to work. you need to fill out those forms. Ang papel na ito ay dapat dalhin sa inyong doktor or primary care physician at may official forms na dapat i-print at dalhin sa kanila. Ang form na ito ay mula sa State of Hawaii, Department of Health, and it has to be signed and dated and answered. Mga simple questions lang, pero kailangan mo ng specific na mga araw. So dates are important for that one.
I just
And
want
so-
to alert both of you that our dear friend Ramon Sumibkay, who has been a volunteer in many of our vaccination sites, he is watching us from Newport City.
Wow, he's all over the place this time.
Last time he was in Manila.
That means he's vaccinated. He can go all over.
See, that's the
Is it
advantage.
easy? No, is it easy to come back now from Manila? I wonder if he knows, like, are there any other stages of things na kailangan gawin or we need to do so that we can come back easily without having to quarantine because it's a different country? Can he come back?
I think the last time we had the radiothon, they actually, because Hawaii, there's no, I think, approved testing partners in the Philippines, and Sir Ramon might be able to correct me on this. They actually had to fly to another state, then fly back to Hawaii. But since then, that's been about 2-3 weeks ago, things changed. Baka nagsabalik the guidelines tan.
When?
Alam ko, dahil ni Sir Ramon yan ti Facebook, agbuya pa lang. Textan kami man no na ti experience sabat.
Uy, kahit ko maamuan ta, kahit nga agbakasyonin, dagiti dadakkel ko, ta agyo dagiti pamilya nga saan da nakita iti more than 1 year now. So yeah,
Wow.
agyo dagiti. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Narigat daytoy para kanyada. Para kadagiti Pilipino, narigat nga saan na makita ti pamilya. Uray dito right? So uray dito island saan tayo makabaling nga agbisita, idi ngimitatakit na imbagen. And so agpabakunan tayo amin yan, tapno malpas dayto yan. Awanan dagiti forms nga fill up tayo when no urayan niya. So yeah, we need to do this together.
I just wanted to add regarding the vaccines. So for the kids, no, actually that the escuela, there's the other regular vaccinations that sometimes we forgot it.
Exactly.
So,
Poor
remember
kids.
that too. Well, I know.
So with the 60 seconds that we have left, Dr. Agnes and Clement, in summary, for those who are going back to the University of Hawaii educational systems, do they need to get vaccinated before they step into campus? Or they would have to only take online classes if they are not vaccinated? What's the ruling on that regard?
The university system is encouraging everyone, that's the word nga, yan ang ginamit nilang salita, encouraging everyone to get vaccinated as soon as possible so they can participate fully on campus. Depende sa mga instructors because some of them might still do the online, etc. And of course, the University of Hawaii is also taking into consideration those who are not able to get vaccinations for health situations. And so as far as I know, everyone has to be vaccinated, and we do have that app on the phone. I should hold up my phone like this, but we have an app that you have to check in. And at times, for example, no pumunta ka sa library or anything, sometimes they ask you to show proof that you are okay, you are not, your temperature is okay, etc. So they will keep doing that until everybody's safe.
And we have a message from Ramon Sumibkay. Says, yes, Manila is still a hot spot, but always practice the safety protocols. Ladies, last words before we bid goodbye, 46 minutes after the hour.
Just want to remind everybody, we have another vaccination clinic at Our Lady of Sorrows this Saturday. That would be June 12th from 9:30 to 10:30. So you can call 808-895-4103 to make an appointment. And also at Philcom Center on June 17th. And that will be from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And we're also going to be at Seafood City, signing up people. Yay! If you need help to be vaccinated, if you need any help to sign up to be eligible for those prices, come down to Seafood City, and that will be June 14th.
Meron po kaming mga translators, so don't worry about that. Ilocanos, Tagalog, and hopefully we'll have some Cebuano speakers also. So please register Seafood City.
Once again, we'd like
Maraming
to say thank you, Clement Montero, Dr. Agnes Malate, for joining us today. And the preceding program was made possible by a grant from the PhilCom Cares with funds from the Department of Health, State of Hawaii, and in partnership with Hawaii Public Health Institute. Maraming salamat once again for joining us, and have a wonderful day, Clement and Dr. Agnes. Thank you again for joining us. All right, so they'll be back on Sunday, everyone. That will be at 6:15 Sunday, this coming Sunday. So stay tuned for more information on COVID-19, latest information on COVID-19. I'm Larry Ordonez on Filipino Radio. We will be right back, everyone. You are listening to KNDI 1270 AM in Honolulu, Hawaii. The voices from around the world. Angel Ram. Angel Ram. Brian Magsayo.
Finally found someone that knocks me off my feet. I finally found the one that makes me feel complete. Started over coffee, started out as friends. It's funny how from simple things the best things begin. Oh, this time it's different. It's all because of you. It's better than it's ever been, 'cause we can talk it through. My favorite line was, can I call you sometime? It's all you have to say to take my breath away. This is it. Oh, I finally found someone to share my life. Finally found the one to be with every night. 'Cause whatever I do, it's just got to be you. My life has just begun. I finally found someone. Ooh, someone. Finally found someone. Ooh. Oh, did I keep you waiting? I apologize. Baby, that's fine.
Beautiful singing. I finally found someone, Angel Ram and Brian Magsayo, right here on KNDI's Filipino Radio. I'm Larry Ordonez. Time 52 minutes after the hour. We'd like to say hello to Estelita Justiniano. Sino pang nandito? Ramon Sumibkay, of course, who is in Newport City. Estelita Justiniano says, Mabuhay to all vaccinated. Congratulations. Harold Ronnie Guzman is watching our program. That's my batchmate from the Philippines. Yan. Gusto kong batiin si Harold. Happy birthday sa iyo, Harold. Birthday niya ngayon. Si Harold Guzman. Mary Beth Santos Acob. Hi everyone. Sir Larry Ordonez. Good morning po. Good morning din sa iyo. She's over in Bulacan watching our program. Time in Bulacan right now is 6:52 in the morning of a Tuesday. So hello, Mary Beth Santos Acob. Also, I'd like to say hello to Aurora Jimeno, who is watching our program. Victor Gapasen, my college mate when we were attending the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Estelita Justiniano, congratulations to all those who have been vaccinated. May God bless you all. Joy Sullivan Kiskirin, also watching our program. Erlinda Tabuyo Castillo, also watching our program. Hello, everyone. Elma Sabogo, also watching. Thank you. And Joy Sullivan Kiskirin says, hello po, Sir Larry. Mabuhay po kayo. Maraming salamat sa iyo. Len Feria de Asis, also watching our program. Likewise with Zen and Tony Gapasin over in Wayanay, watching our program. Hola, Mr. Admilson Santos, if you're still watching. Muchas gracias for watching our program. All right, so we'll turn off our Facebook live streaming and we are going to resume on our regular radio program. I'm Larry Ordonez, Filipino Radio, Monday edition. Be right back, everyone.